Hello everyone, this is Blue Fronter Fan Racing, and this is the INORL Budweiser Retro Series. Today, we are at Daytona for the running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500, the kickoff Season 2 of the Budweiser Retro Series. 42 drivers here today, and let's get to the action right away. So, to take you to our 42 car grid for the Daytona 500, we're going to start from 42nd to the front. Starting in the 42nd spot, we've got Sam Young in car number 26. And next to him, it is Natalie Hernandez in the number 94. In row 20, we have, on the outside of row 20, we have Joshua Michaels, and on his inside, we have Jake Williams in the 12. Row 19 has Alessandro Vietti, the Italian, and Samuel Ogo in the 28. Row 18 has Vito Corleone and Jason Taylor. Row 17 has Zachary Robinson and Carl Sander in the number 27. Row 16 has Michelle Michaels and our very own INORL president, Kyle Sosnowski. In the 15th row, we have Pichu London and Luke Walker. Row 14 has James Shelley and Jeffrey Finguy. Row 13, Rob Thomas and Austin Ogo in the famous black number 3. In the 12th row, we have Brett Yates, the shootout winner, and Henry Sanford. Row 11, Jeffrey Buckeye of Canada, and Hayden Klein in the 75. 10th row is Ted Nowakowski and defending series champion Tony Blazer. 9th row has Charles Sanford in the 19, and William Duncan in the 20. In row number 8, we have May Shelley in the 4, and Sean Angel, another Canadian, in the 89. Row 7 has Ricky Falcon and Leia Walker in the 15. Row 6 has Michael Corleone and Chris Rickenbaugh, who did well in the truck race. Row 5 has Gene Sanford and Mary Shelley in the 10. In the next row, we have Jimmy Taylor and Skyla Johnson. Next row is James Brennanson and John Cedino. In the second row, we have Dylan Young and Sonny Corleone. And starting second is Tyler Manson. And on the pole, it is Chris Dallerton in car number 52. Oh! Problems for Chris Dallerton! The pole sitter's not going to be able to start this race! The pole sitter's got problems! Oh, that's got to be gut-wrenching for that team. And so is Pichu London. Wow! INORL history has been made before the race even started. 2 drivers are not going to be able to take the start. Pichu London, who is definitely going to be done, and Chris Dallerton. But this is going to inadvertently make it a Junior Johnson front row, as now Sonny Corleone is going to be the unofficial pole sitter, and Tyler Manson is still in that second spot. Which means it is a unofficial Junior Johnson racing front row, but that is heartbreaking for Chris Dallerton and Pichu London. But we got a race to do, so the pace car is in, and Season 2 of the Budweiser Retro Series is green. We're rocking at Daytona! The 2 Budweiser Ford Thunderbirds are heading into turn number 1. Corleone's got the lead into the first corner, and Skyla Johnson is down low for the second spot. Out of 2, Corleone still leads. And Chris Rickenbaugh is now going to make it 3 wide for second of Johnson and Manson. The 97 and the 11 are still side by side, but I think Corleone's going to pass him off this corner. Yes, he will. There's a flyby. And yes, Sonny Corleone leads the first lap. And another Corleone is now going to past the 97 for the lead as Chris Darton is back on the racetrack, but unfortunately he's now a lap down. Pichu London, he didn't even finish the lap, so I don't even know if he's going to get points, so that's really tough for the 6 team. But heartbreak for Chris Darton. Three wide the whole way through. Throughout the whole field, we got 3 wide. Eventually, this is not going to go so well. Look at that, the reigning champ, Tony Blazer, has moved to the lead, and he leads that lap. And there's Austin Ogo in the black number 3, pushing Charles Sanford in the 19 to the front of the field. And there's Kyle Sosnowski. Zachary Robinson is now going down low. How about Austin Ogo, who's going for the lead? And behind him, look at that, it's Carl Sander in car number 27. He's having an awesome start to this race, that underfunded Rob Moroso machine. The other Moroso car, William Duncan, is in the middle lane. And Ogo leads that lap in the famous black number 3. But here comes Carl Sander. He really wants to lead a lap for his underfunded team. Oh, we got a spin! It looks like Jeffrey Finguy. Yes, it was. Jeffrey Finguy's around number 1. That's to bring out the first yellow flag of the day. Looks like Alessandro Vietti may have been involved, along with Jimmy Taylor, Jeffrey Buckeye, James Shelley, Rob Thomas. Oh, and they're getting a little out of shape here. And they keep it going. They did not wreck there. And Michelle Michaels leads us back to the caution flag. So, Jeffrey Finguy, tough break to start the season. We are going to see what happens here. Well, here you go. They went 4 wide. And the mid-pack here, Chris and Jake Williams is going to get into the 1 of Jeffrey Finguy. And Finguy is going to get a tap from Rob Thomas. Oh, what a miss by Jimmy Taylor and Alessandro Vietti. Those two. What a miss by those two. Wow. We need to see that, man. I need to see that. Jimmy Taylor, how about that? Never heard of this guy, but that was a really good. That was really good by him. Here on board with Jimmy Taylor. Oh man, that's amazing. And also on board with Alessandro Vietti in the STP Pontiac. Ooh, we came pretty close as well. From this angle, it really looked like he was going to get some contact to the left front, but he did not. Let's get back to the green. We've got ourselves pit stops here on lap number 5, so we're going to see what happens here. And Michelle Michaels wins the race off of pit road. Samuel Ogo is 2nd, Carl Sanders 3rd, Forrest Vito Corleone 5th is Joshua Michaels. Lots of some contact there between one of the drivers. Ooh, Jimmy Taylor just got a tap from Ricky Falcon. That's not going to be good for him. And then there's Jeffrey Finguy, who's still on the racetrack. Let's get back to the green. We are going back to the green flag on lap number 9 of 30. No drivers out of the race without last caution. Chris Dallerton is a lap down. Michelle Michaels is the leader. 2nd is Samuel Ogo. 3rd is Carl Sander, and an awesome effort for that underfunded team. 4th is Vito Corleone, the Mexican. Great to see some international drivers in this series. 5th is Joshua Michaels. 6th is Sam Young. 7th is Skylar Johnson, the Atlanta winner from last season. 8th is Gene Sanford. 9th, Kyle Sosnowski. And 10th is Jason Taylor. Then we got Austin Ogo, Tony Blazer, Natalie Hernandez, Luke Walker, Zachary Robinson, Hayden Klein, Rhett Yates, Michael Corleone, Leah Walker, and Charles Sanford, 11th through 20th. Not really sure if they can make it the whole way on fuel, so, in fact, I don't think they can, so I think there will be another pit stop, but the question is, when will it happen? Green is back out for Michelle Michaels, and Chris Darton's going to get in the way, and, oh, he looks kinda slow. Oh no, we need to see here, is he? Actually, I don't think so. He's starting to get a slingshot on Michelle Michaels. He wants to get his lap back. But that's not going to happen. Here comes Vito Corleone. Lap number 10 now on the board. And here comes Skylar Johnson, but not for long. Gene Sanford makes it 3 wide for the top spot. And we got 4 wide back there, Luke Walker. And they sorted it out. Tough break to see Tyler Manson back here. He's really had some tough luck throughout his whole career, but on the wreck! That's Tony Blazer, reigning series champion in the wall. There's Carl Sanders. No, Carl Sanders. That's a tough break. And Blazer's stuck to the 19. Holy crap! He is grinding a 21 against the wall. And now the 19 finally spins him out. What was that? What was that all about? That did bring out a caution. That's a heartbreak for Carl Sanders. He was looking real good for this race, but that's really gonna kill. Oh, never mind. We got ourselves another wreck, and it's oh, Sam Young! Oh God, Sam Young! Chris Dollerton, Rob Thomas. Oh, this is a big wreck. Hayden Klein. Oh, Leah Walker. There's Manson. Jimmy Taylor. Oh, after that great miss. Where's Vietti? He actually made it through another one. Who's the leader? Looks like Zachary Robinson. I know he would love a winning race. The shootout winner, Rhett Yates, is second. But holy crap, a big crash here on lap number 11. Skylar Johnson heads in, but man, Sam Young. Honestly, that scared the crap out of me. Wow, we're gonna take a look at what happened. Big wreck on lap number 11. First, we're gonna see the incident that did not bring out a caution because this is actually quite a sight here. Bit of 4 wide here. Sanford is going to get into John Cianino, and then he's gonna bounce up the track. Actually, no, that's not what happened in there. Now, Sanford got into John Cianino. Cianino touches the apron, loses balance, gets back up into Charles Sanford. Sanford's gonna go into Tony Blazer, and then Carl Sanders and Jason Taylor are innocent victims. But watch this. Jason Taylor and Charles Sanders make contact, and Sanford has nowhere to go but into 21. And the 55 can't seem to get off the 19, and the 19 can't get off of the 21. So these 3 cars are all literally wedged together, and Blazer's being grinded to the wall along with Jason Taylor. And then when we get into the tri-oval, Sanford finally manages to get off the 21. This is a very interesting incident here. I know Sanford didn't mean to do that. I noticed the tires were together too, so that's obviously what happened. The 19 got stuck to the 21. But here's the big one. Oh man, this is really interesting here. Rhett Yates in the 17 got into his teammate Gene Sanford. Seriously, just Rhett Yates, you don't wreck your teammate like that. Sanford's not getting a Sonny Corleone. Sanford gets into Luke Walker. Walker hits the wall hard, head on. And Hayden Klein is also collected, along with Skylar Johnson. Michelle Michaels. Kyle Sosnowski misses the wreck outstandingly. There's Ted Nowakowski. Chris Darton gets involved. Oh, Chris Rickema piles into this mess, along with Mary Shelley and Ricky Falcon. Rob Thomas piles into Michael Corleone. There's Sam Young. We're gonna keep an eye on him. And watch this. Carl Sander's gonna come into this, and we're gonna slow it down just a little bit more as he comes in. Oh my gosh, that is a huge hit for Sam Young. He's flying over the 66 of Luke Walker. That's gymnastics right there. That is car gymnastics 101 by Sam Young. In all seriousness, though, that was a huge hit for Sam Young. And look at it. This is a junkyard out here. So many cars involved. And I think first we're gonna get some on boards here. Let's first check out Kyle Sosnowski's on board. He managed to get through this wreck, so here is the Hooters on board with Kyle Sosnowski. That's a pretty good stuff right there. That was a pretty good miss by Kyle Sosnowski, but oh boy, just look at that! I'm kind of getting distracted by that. It's like, seriously, that just looks like a junkyard. I'm getting distracted by this. This is a junkyard. And then there's Sam Young. Honestly, can't believe this happened to him. That's quite the crazy crash for Sam Young. We're gonna get on board of him. We're gonna get on board with Luke Walker. Philip 66 on board with Luke Walker. Ooh, hard hit into the wall, but it's gonna get worse as he's gonna see Sam Young topple over him. Oh man, that is not the kind of sight you want to see if you're a race car driver. Car flying over you. And we're also going to check out Carl Sanders on board as he slammed into that 26 car. He was way behind, he was involved in another incident, but then he just piles into this. Man, you know, I want to know, did he even slow down? It really looked like he didn't slow down that much. He slowed down, but he really could have slowed down a little more. Carl Sanders should use some brakes and some common sense in that 27 car. He really should have slowed down a little more. But now the Quaker State on board of Sam Young. Here comes the wild ride, everybody. Whoa! That is a pretty wild ride for Sam Young. The big one strikes on lap 11 of 30 here at Daytona. Let's get back to the green. We're going back to green lap number 16 of 30. Lots of drivers are out of the race. That wreck literally took out half the field. Well, I'm just going to list the drivers. Here's the drivers out of the race. Just look at that. Alright. Zachary Robinson is the leader after pit stops. Natalie Hernandez is second. Third is Rhett Yates. Fourth is Joshua Michaels. Fifth is Kyle Sosnowski. Sixth, Henry Sanford. Seventh, John Sanadino. Eighth, William Duncan. Ninth, Jake Williams. And 10th is Jeffrey Finguy. He got involved in the first wreck. So that's a good comeback for Finguy, but There's still another half of this race to go. Daytona 500. Robinson leads here at Daytona. Green flag is back out for Robinson. Oh gosh, there's a wheel and modified back there. That is James Shelley in the 24. They had to take the whole front end off that car. That's gonna be interesting. He's gonna be real slow. Yeah, he's real slow in that 24. Here comes Rhett Yates, who caused that wreck, and he caused it by taking out his teammate Gene Sanford. So that's gonna be a pretty interesting meeting over at the hauler for Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah, it's real interesting. Here's Kyle Sosnowski going for the lead. And again, look at that, free wide for second. I mean third. Free wide for third. Sean Angel, the Canadian, working his way up to third, and now he's trying to get past Rhett Yates for second. And I think he's going for more. Here comes Sean Angel for the lead. Oh, we got four wide again, though. Oh, no, no, no! No! They wrecked again! Oh, man. Another wreck here. And that's going to take out William Duncan. Tough break for him. And, oh, what is Jason Taylor? That's real interesting. Alright, Sean Angel led us back to green. Let's take a look at what happened. Four wide doesn't work at Daytona. Alessandro Vietti make it four wide of Jason Brendanson and several others. He gets into Brendanson, and then there goes Natalie Hernandez and Samuel Ogo. Brendanson pushes up into the wall, and along with several other cars. And that's a tough break for William Duncan. He always seems to be getting involved in a lot of wrecks. Alright, let's get back to the green. We are going back to green flag on lap number 22 of 30. There are going to be 9 laps to go. James Brendanson is out of the race along with Jason Taylor, Natalie Hernandez, William Duncan, and Michelle Michaels. Sean Angel leads the field after pit stops. Second is Jake Williams. Third is Jeffrey Finguy. Fourth is Joshua Michaels. Fifth is Kyle Sosnowski. Sixth was Dylan Young. Seventh, Austin Ogo. Eighth, Charles Sanford. Ninth, Tony Blazer. And 10th is James Shelley. 11th is Sonny Corleone. 12th, Alessandro Vietti. 13th, Rhett Yates. 14th, May Shelley. 15th, Henry Sanford. 16th, John Cedino. 17th, Samuel Ogo. And 18th place, Zachary Robinson rounds out the field. That car's clean, so he probably just had a poor pit stop, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get through these guys without losing the main pack. But check out the Canadian Sean Angel here. This is his first ever race at Daytona, and the rookie is doing a fantastic job in that 89 Evinrude Pontiac. But for this restart, we're going to go on board with Kyle Sosnowski in the 7. Kyle Sosnowski. As we're going to see what it's like to take a restart and a lap around Daytona. So here we go. Here's on board cam with Kyle Sosnowski. Pace car is in. And the green is back out. You can see Sanoski is getting to work right away, trying to get around that 76. But man, this onboard camera just looks real nice. Believe it or not, Kyle Sanoski has never won a race in any of my series, so he's still looking for his first win here. And what a better car to drive than the car that won a championship last season. Alright, let's get back to the TV cameras here as Sean Angel still leads. Joshua Michaels is now trying to get to hold off the 7. Yeah, there's Zachary Robinson. He's in 12th place, and he has lost the main pack, so that's a tough break for him. I believe he has 3 wins to his name in all of my series, 2 in the Budweiser Retro Series. Seven laps ago, Charles Sanford is now passing Joshua Michaels for that top spot. He's got help from fellow Ford Thunderbird driver Kyle Sanoski in that 7. And Dylan Young, he's still got rear end damage on that 33 Skull Bandit, but he is still in there. Dylan Young running very strongly. He's going for his second, 3 wide. Trying to get 3 wide for that third spot. Not gonna make that work. But Dillon Young having an awesome run in the famous Skull Bandit, the 33 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Jeffrey Finguy is also up here. He is Dillon Young's teammate. Jeffrey Finguy is in the 1. He was involved in the first wreck, so this is a fantastic comeback for Jeffrey Finguy. I almost said Dillon Young there. And here's a look at Tony Blazer. The reigning series champ is doing great right now, but Robinson has actually passed him, the Ogos, and is now up to 11th. So he's going to try and catch up to Tony Blazer, who's the reigning series champ, and he's off to a great start here today despite getting involved in a wreck. There has been a lot of chaos in today's Daytona 500, but it's totally going to end in a great finish. But I'm still wondering if everyone can make it on fuel. Jake Williams is going to lead this lap. This car was driven by an international driver last season, that being German Ashton Brab. Ashton Brab had a good start to the season, but he kind of dropped off later on. And wow, look at Jake Williams. He's pulling away, and there's the lap car of Alessandro Vietti. Speaking of Italian drivers, we have international drivers. We've got an Italian right there in the 43. And here it comes. Williams picks the outside. That's not a good move. He gets pushed up 3 wide, but Vietti chooses the low lane. Why did he choose the low lane? There's 4 laps to go, and now he goes up in the middle. And Ray Yates, are they gonna go 4 wide? Vietti, go up, pull up! Oh man, they almost wrecked it right there. Corwin's making contact with Alessandro Vietti. Jake Williams somehow gets out of there with the lead, and Sean Angel is going for 2nd. And 4th is the Skull Bandit, Dillon Young, in that 33. But he's got some back end damage, and that might be kinda affecting him, as it's kind of making it a little more difficult to pass. It does slightly hurt his aerodynamics. Look at that, Ray Yates holds him off on the outside. And Jeffrey Finguy off. Tough break for Finguy. He's going to get held up by Vietti, as Zachary Robinson is now moved into the 10th position. 3 laps to go. Sean Angel has taken the lead. Williams on that last lap, but Angel is up front now. Can Sean Angel become the first Canadian to win a INORL event? Could Sonny Corleone become the first Mexican to win an event? If either of these drivers win, it would be the first international driver. He would be the first international. He or she would be the first international driver to win the Daytona 500. Potential, I'm not sure, but perhaps. I was about to say the first international driver to win a race in the whole, win an event in general, but Dion Scott won a IndyCar Series race last season, and he is from Australia. So I believe Dion Scott was the first international winner, but no international drivers have ever won the Daytona 500. It was because last season it was okay. For some reason I can't remember right now, but it was Samuel McDonald in the 18. But here comes Rhett Yates. And I just realized the white flag is up next. Rhett Yates passing Kyle Sinoski for the lead. Off of 4. Oh, and Charles Sandberg upturned! Side by side! To the stripe! It's Rhett Yates! Yates wins the 500! Wait, is the caution out? I don't think it is! No, it's not over yet! The race is not over! The caution didn't come out! Yates still going for it! And there's Joshua Michaels! Here's Joshua Michaels! But Sonny Corleone, he's right there! Here he comes! The 97 of Sonny Corleone! Can't get it done! Michaels holding his own! And off the final corner! As we're going to see a rookie go to victory lane! Joshua Michaels will win the Daytona 500 here to kick off Season 2! Ah, man, that was... Man, what a race! I think you can hear my voice going out there. Joshua Michaels wins the Daytona 500, a rookie. Rhett Yates almost won both the shootout and the 500. He finishes in second. Sonny Corleone had that move stuck. He would have been the first international winner of the Daytona 500. But he'll definitely take third. Fourth was Jake Williams. Fifth is Sean Angel. Sixth, Kyle Sinoski. Seventh, Jeffrey Finguy. Eighth is his teammate Dylan Young. Ninth is Samuel Ogo. And round out the top 10, it is Austin Ogo in the free. The Ogo is finishing in 9th and 10th. Before we go, we will see that last wreck there that really made this finish. Except for Charles Sanford is going to finish in 16th. And Charles Sanford just got too close to that quarter. Sean Angel got too close to Charles Sanford's quarter panel, and Sanford went around. So how about that? Joshua Michaels, the winner of the Daytona 500. What an awesome way to start the Budweiser Retro Series Season 2. But without further ado, here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INORL, Racing Uncontained. See you next time.